told you about the rent. You said call a hotline. I told you about the debt. You said call a hotline. I told you about the diagnosis, the prognosis, the declining. You not a real concern and said, have you tried calling the hotline?
Like a number on a screen is gonna pay what I owe. Like a stranger on a phone is gonna stop the landlord's notice.
Like talking to a volunteer for 40 minutes at midnight is gonna fix the actual thing that's making my life not worth the fight. Just call a hotline. That'll fix. Just call a hotline. They really care. Just call a hotline, so I can feel like I did something without actually being there. Just call a hotline. Problem solved. Just call a hotline. Wash your hands. Just call a hotline and pretend that you're not the reason.
I needed one.
I'm not depressed, I'm responding rationally to a situation that is actually systematically designed to grind me down, spit me out broke. And you wanna reframe that as a cry for hope? No, my bills are not a symptom, my pain is not a mood, my oppression is not something a crisis counselor subdues. You didn't wanna fix it, you wanted to feel clean, you wanted the appearance of having intervened. So you handed me a number, checked the box that says you tried, and went back to your life while I stayed inside mine. Just call a hotline, that'll fix. Just call a hotline, they really care. Just call a hotline, so I can feel like I did something without actually being there. Just call a hotline, problem solved. Just call a hotline, wash your hands. Just call a hotline and pretend that you're not the reason.
I needed one.
The hotline can't stop me from aging, can't reverse what the body does, can't walk me through a healthcare system that was never built for us. The hotline can't repeal the law that took my choice away, can't write a check for what the state extracted yesterday. Can't fix the thing you broke, can't fill the thing you emptied, can't get back what the system took and called it for my benefit. The hotline is not a solution, it's a referral to a referral to a waiting list, to a voicemail, to a volunteer who's also barely holding on. Reading from a script that assumes I just need to talk, like my problems are a feeling, not a fact, not a system, not a choice you made that I'm still paying for. You assume I'm irrational, assume I'm just depressed, assume if someone listens I'll forget about the rest. You pathologize the rational, medicate the sane, call it a disorder when I accurately name my pain. I don't need to be talked down, I need the thing that's on my chest lifted, actually lifted, not reframed as something less. Don't tell me to breathe through it, don't tell me to sit with it, don't tell me that it gets better when you're the reason that it isn't. You want me stable enough to keep paying what I owe, functional enough to service every system that says no to my autonomy, my dignity, my right to make my own calls. So you hand me a hotline number and call the carrying it all. Just call a hotline. I call. Just call a hotline. They listen. Just call a hotline. My rent is still due. My body's still breaking. The stage still owes me, and you still did nothing. Check the box. Just call a hotline. Sleep at night. Just call a hotline. Tell yourself you tried, and tell yourself you tried.
I am not depressed. I am responding to real conditions with real consequences that a phone call cannot fix. The hotline is not care. It is the appearance of care designed to protect you from the cost of actually caring. There's a difference, and you know it. Call me when you're ready to do something real.